Hello everyone, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to be looking at an interesting topic about center, and particularly the shared center. So often we might explore or talk about, being in your own center and exploring with your own center, or maybe the center of another one, of an attacker or partner. But what does that mean to move with a shared center? So we're going to look at that today and show you some examples. So stay tuned and follow us.
In Aikido, you will very often find a practice of strengthening your own center, like having a strong center, solid base, supporting the techniques that you do and so on. But you will also find a practice of connecting to the center of the uke, of the attacker, so that if he comes in, I can actually sense his center and work on his center with a technique or with something. But what happens actually is when we connect into the other center, so when I connect from here, for example, I get my center behind the wrist, I connect into his center, but this actually it unites us into a system, and it generates a shared center for the system. And then when I start moving this shared center, we can actually start moving together. So I still stay connected to his center, but I'm moving through the shared center. I'm moving the system as a whole. I'm not moving him only, or I'm not moving myself, only myself. I'm not moving only him. I'm moving the whole system, both of us. Okay, and then if we look at some basic applications in techniques, if he wants to grab me with a katate-dori, for example, I can just step a bit to the side and get the shared center under my control, kind of. So I'm not really looking into his center only, because then it's getting difficult if he's coming in with a lot of energy. So I'm stopping it, I'm anchoring my center, connecting into his center, and then having the shared center in the middle. And from there, I can then do a technique, maybe a kokyu nage, or some other technique. It's a bit similar if we look, for example, also on the morote-dori attacks in Kino Nagare, especially the ones where I receive the attack top-down, okay, like for kaiten nage or some other, or irimi nages or some other techniques. But let's just have a look at the entry. So actually, as Durward is attacking me, I'm getting here, I'm having my center, I'm connecting into not the best angle, so let's do it maybe like this. So I have my center, I connect into his center, and then there is the shared center which is between us. Now if we move from here, I'm moving from the shared center, so I'm moving myself, I'm moving him through our shared center. So this is kind of a practice which is very interesting, and the perspective, a point of view which is very interesting in terms of how the Aikido techniques work. Because actually we move together, we create a shared center. It's similar in irimi nage. If you look at basic Shomenuchi irimi nage, actually I'm connecting, but from here we are moving together. So we have a shared center where we are moving together. I'm not only moving the uke, because it would look maybe, if I try only to move the uke, it would look something like this. It doesn't work. If I only move myself trying to do something, it doesn't work. So I need to connect, create a system which has its own center. It's like between my center and his center. And then the techniques start being more efficient in the way we do them. So let us know what you think about this approach, and have you ever tried it, doing this way, like looking at the shared center rather than just my center, his center? Aikido should be uniting and not separating, so if we unite the two of us into one system, we get something shared. Thanks for watching, and see you again in another video.